I'm Jim Morrison from Deep Blue Sky in Bath. We're a digital agency working with companies across the UK and in fact now across the world. I've been running the business for about 2.5 years when I met Business CoPilot. Business was going fine, but I think it lacked, or I probably lacked, a little bit of direction. I think the hardest thing being in business, in a small business, is wearing far too many hats. One day I might be finance director, another day I'm technical director, then I'm doing sales, then I'm doing development myself. One of the things that Business CoPilot has really helped me with is to focus on breaking my week down into different sections and making sure that I'm concentrating on only one thing at a time. And as a result, I find that I'm managing to wear all of these different hats a lot more successfully because I'm focused on only wearing one at a time. A coaching relationship is a very personal relationship. At the end of the day, you need to find somebody who you believe understands you and is willing to learn about you. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to trust the advice that they give you. I think that's probably the most important factor when it came to choosing Business CoPilot, is that I believed that Rob and Nick were able to get under the skin of me and my business, that I knew that I would be able to trust the advice that they gave me and put that advice into action. Having worked with Business CoPilot for a while now, I feel like I'm starting to tick off the goals that we set when we started, and set new goals and new challenges for the future. I find the relationship very flexible, which is brilliant. Quite often you're busy implementing the changes that you've discussed, or you've got a busy week and you've got a lot of production work or a lot of meetings to go to. I don't ever feel like you have to have a meeting on a weekly or a 2-weekly basis. Equally, you're not left alone to get lost again. We tend to meet every fortnight for a couple of hours, and I find that's great for keeping me on track without being a disruption in itself. They are ultimately impartial, and they don't hold back on telling you where things are right and where things are wrong. I'd absolutely recommend Business CoPilot to anybody else in my situation, any business owner, because it's very easy for a business to get stuck in a rut or stuck in your own processes or lack of process and not really knowing what's going right and what's going wrong. And to have some outside influence and some outside advice is exceedingly valuable, if not just to make sure that you're focusing on what needs to be changed.